from Finn. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I go.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. On the Ravens sideline, head coach John Harbaugh. This team has really rounded into form 7-2 in their last 9. Across the way, the head coach of the Dolphins. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
It's 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down. And he'll go forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack don't present themselves.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Tua. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
10 more yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Tua, give it to Achane. He'll take this down inside the 30. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Bates' kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They're trying to hit him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. 46-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
44. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
To throw is Tua. The outside, that's caught by Hill. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Tua. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Tua gonna throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. Tua. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Third and long.
Third down and 18.
Ready. Let's go.
Back to throw is Tua. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl when he goes to the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down to 37.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play action now. Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing Jackson. Into the hands of Lester. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. What can they do here on third down and 7? As we are ready to get back underway. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Devon Achane ready to take the field. The rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Tua now on first down. Looking underneath for Achane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first and 10.
The Dolphins, first down.
Now Tua. And he finds Tyreek. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action, it's Tua. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. A run, and it's H.M. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's
Now it's Tua. That's taken in by Higbee. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 13-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Get set. Hey, 21, TA.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. That one good for 29. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He'll get about 2. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Jackson now on 2nd down. That one caught by Wester. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. LaJohntay Wester. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 13-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Tua gonna give this to Wright, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey, Watson up.
They'll try it now with Achane, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
It's not the big big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, Jackson. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's taken in by Achane. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down.
Tua. This one caught by, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards.
A 34-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. So, halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is Javonte Williams. He'll follow his blockers. Good idea there. It pays off. 14-yard touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He had 2 rushing touchdowns on the night. This is one of them here. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Baker Mayfield. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Bucs earn another victory and move to 9-3 on the year. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Now Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
On first down, Tagovailoa. A short one there to Bellinger. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, here's Tua. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to take me. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a 3rd and 2. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Tua now on first down. He finds Austin with the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, you stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A run here with H.N. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Ravens 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, we're going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Come on, H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
The kicker on.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
21 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Open there, that's Bateman downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Tyrell Dodson. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his first on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Jackson now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's 2. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tua gonna throw. Now a screen set up for A-Check. And he's gonna be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
1st and 10.
On the ground, here is A-Check. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Travis Jones there to bring him down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That's caught! And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Bates for the extra point. Got it. And the Dolphins will go up by 7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. put a man in motion to the right. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Bateman is the motion man. He'll step up and run this. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7.
At the 34-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane, and you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
44. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
On the ground, this is right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Delay of game. Offense.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15. Back to throw is Tua. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Ariza in punt formation.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with first and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. They're running on first down with Henry, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Wright. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
All right, come on.
A carry here for Wright. And this one, blown up. Good surge, drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, get set.
Now it's Tua. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. On first and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore.
Slot man in motion left.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
A first
line.
down throw for Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson now on second down. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Dolphins.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Back to throw, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
13.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. It is 2nd and a yard. The zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Ravens going to be looking at first and goal. He is out of bounds at the 3.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Well, forward Indy Lion, Charlie Robinson gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay that would stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Here's Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full. Now Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back on the ground and back to right. Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike. What a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Now Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Jackson now from the 50. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He Browns down inside the 35. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Henry. Space to run inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. This is first and 10.
That's another first down. First and 10.
Jackson really keep it himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters would not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Tua going to give this to Wright. And they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one grabbed by Austin. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
On the play. It's now third down and 9.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. They get James Daniels that time. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. A dive, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch! A huge play there in overtime. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out! Out! Out!
Here's a run. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Out!
Gordon is in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
37, Ravens 30.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And they have done it. Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
He could have tried for the win. Instead, he'll go for 1 to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Austin now to return this. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Ravens offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
13.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Now it's out here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Second down. Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cater Tohu. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
You know, Mike, as strange as it sounds, as this game has gone on longer, both these defenses have not only gotten better, but they're more energized as this game's gone on. I mean, look how deep we are into overtime, and they come through with an impact play like that interception when most defenses are just downright exhausted.
Now, 1st down throw for Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.